Guys, Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium. Sorry I'm running a little bit late tonight. It has been a crazy week as normal. Nothing really changes. Yeah, I kind of snoozed a little on the lounge after eating tea and then realised it was 10 past 8. So I hope you're all well. You all had a really lovely week so far. The universe is doing some really weird stuff to us at the moment, and I know we've got the new full moon or the full moon coming in tonight as well with that. So I want to say just look at what's going on in your life at the moment. Look at how you may be feeling more heightened, things being a little bit more crazy. You might be a bit more frustrated than normal. So I want to say just Spirit keeps tickling my nose, sorry. Just keep acknowledging it and let it go side of it. I know for me, it has been a little bit more testing in my energy as in tired, but my connections with Spirit just seem to be a little bit more heightened than normal, which is really good as well with that side of it. So I think there's been some pretty powerful messages come through the last few days, and what it will be will be. So we just got Kylie saying hi. Sarah's saying hello as well. So I'll just quickly do a couple of the highs. Stacey, hi honey. Carl's, hi hun, I hope you're well. Robin and Roz are there saying hi to each other as well. Robin's just saying, hi beautiful lady, I hope you have had a wonderful day. It's been hectic, but I have achieved a little bit as well in that. And Roz is just saying, and retrograde, Mercury is now in retrograde. Pardon me, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on. Spirit's trying to get my attention and they're giving me the physical sort of side of it as well. I did see Robin say something about technology. It has, I think it was Robin, sorry, hun. Or is it my internet? Oh, you're having trouble with your internet, hun, are you? Okay, maybe refresh it and reload the page, hun, might help. But if your internet is running a bit slow, remember being in retrograde, we do find that the technology plays up. I know Roz and I had a lot of trouble on Tuesday trying to get onto the Be Live side of things, and it was a bit crazy. Now, guys, if you are joining in and you're on any other page bar mytimetv.live, please click on the link above in the post or above the video and come over to mytimetv.live. That way, when you comment in the back end of that show on mytimetv.live, where I'm going live to tonight, because this goes on to the Binge Network as well from there, you can comment and I will see your posts, so I'll be able to bring them up on screen as well. So please feel free to hit the share button, invite your friends and family to join in as well for the chance to ask a question as well. So what I might do, and I was going to be a little bit more prepared for this before coming on, I'd like to just make a point to people, if you'd like a question or like a mini reading and like to ask me a question, please keep it direct to the point and not a general question, so that way I can get to more of you at the same time as well. The other thing I might do tonight, just to mix it up a little bit, I'm not a big fan of the cards, of reading tarot oracle cards. I'm definitely not a fan. Got to move that plant. Definitely not a fan of tarot cards. I don't resonate at all with them. These are the oracle cards from the Universal Province cards. I don't know if you can see that, by the beautiful Julia Mackenzie as well. So I do like using these cards occasionally, and as for those that follow me regularly, will know that I draw a guidance card, a general guidance card for everybody each day. I have not done that as yet today, as it's been pretty hectic day as well. You have to excuse me, I keep looking down at your comments. Yeah, Maria's just saying, hi, Leanne. Yes, I'm feeling so much pressure and a lot of purging. And honey, I really think that's what the universe is doing to us at the moment. We've either got that no care factor or we've been in heightened with it at the same time. So it's just about allowing this energy to move. My feeling is in the next couple of days, it's going to really shift and we're going to feel so much better in that way. Hey, Jasmine, I hope you're well, honey. And Stacey, hey, hun. Now, what I was going to say about the cards is you can ask me a general, you can ask me a direct question that I can answer, I'm gradually getting rid of this tickle. I can answer as a psychic question or a mediumship. So psychic is your guidance, your future sort of side of it. Your mediumship is more to do with those that have passed over, the messages from loved ones in that sense. Now, or you can say, I would like a card, please. Now, before we do this, what I'd like you to do is hit the share button and share this video to your page and invite friends and family to join in. So all you got to do is say, hit the share button, post it to your timeline, and just say, please feel free to join in on Leanne's page, okay? Then come back here and put shared and your question or the words card, please. All right. So for those that want a card, I will pull a card and interpret the card for you. Those that have a question and have also said they have shared, I will answer your question to my best of my abilities as well. All right. Hey, Vicky. And also don't forget to hashtag where you're from as well, so we do know where you're coming from as well. Robin's just saying, yeah, it will make us feel very drained, honey, going through it. Sorry, guys, I'm just going to cough. Mute you so I don't do it in your ear. It's funny, I haven't coughed for hours, but the moment I start talking, it's like all of a sudden it's coming back up again, the tickle. In that way. All right. So, Michelle, yes, hun, you are on the right page. I can see your comments here on the screen, so that's good. Well done. I know it does get a little bit confusing between my page and also My Time TV as well with that sense, but Wednesday nights are definitely live on mytimetv.live. Tuesdays is the same with Roz when I'm on with Roz. Tuesday nights will be the same as My Time TV, but occasionally you might find me live on my page as well. Sarah's just saying, and the retrograde is meant to affect water signs more, lucky me. Yeah, beautiful. So it's the joys, isn't it? We all cop it some time of the year or not with that. Okay, so we just got Maddie saying, I'm still trying to find my guardian angels. Do you know what? Sit and meditate, honey, to connect with your angels. Ask them to step in, to show themselves, give you the messages that are needed. Now, I know meditation isn't always an easy thing for everybody, but I always say to people, the more you do it, the more you practice, the easier it will get in that way as well, okay? So don't give up, all right? Hey, Kelly. Hope you're doing well, hon. All right, so let's see who's sharing. I will flick through some of these. And hey, Carla. I hope you're well, hun. Okay, Robin, I know you share, honey. All right, so, okay, so don't forget to put the word there, shared. And I will draw a card. Now, this is, if you want a card, please let me know you want a card. If not, you can ask the question. My card, the card that's been pulled for you, hon, is the Evolve card. So when I say look at what is evolving around you, to me, it's the feeling that you're on the the right pathway, and things are growing, things are getting bigger. You're right where you need to be, and you are heading in the right direction. Things will keep growing. Now, it does say the green light is on, and it is time. The time is now. Release anything that has held you back. That's interesting, huh? This is your life. Be ready to evolve. Okay, so I would say that knowing what you're going through is really going to resonate with you, hun. All right. So thank you, Robin. Okay, so I'm just looking for people that have put the word share in there. Jasmine saying she's shared. Beautiful. Thank you, hun. So, Jasmine, if you've got a question, honey, I'm happy to answer it, or you would just... Actually, I think I'm going to pull a card for you, Jasmine. Okay, I might start there. Okay, where we go. Harmony is your card, honey. So I've moved my camera, so I've got to get used to where the camera is. So if you see me look up to the side a bit, it just means that I'm trying to look for the camera where it usually is. I get harmony for you, Jasmine. Now, I do feel that that harmony is right in front of you, and it's opening up ready for you to grab hold of at the same time. Okay, harmony brings balance is the reference I get with that. So I want to say allow yourself to feel that energy, to resonate in that, and to really connect. And it says embrace relationships and career opportunities. The choice you may make will create harmony in your heart and your future. All right, so that's a beautiful one with that as well. Excellent. So I'm just having a look. Heather's got shared. Okay, Heather, honey. Oh, I get the feeling there's a lot going on around you, hun. So, warrior, you're strong. You've got the strength to keep going on. So whether you put that guard or armor up sort of thing now, or that's what you have done for a very long time, I just get, look at those inner strengths. That warrior is in you and gets you through a lot of things. Okay, now that card says have the strength to fight the good fight, stand your ground and believe in the power of the truth. The warrior is strong within you. So sometimes we just need to be reminded that we are strong in that way. So I want to say, look at what's going on in your life currently and stand in that strength as well. Okay. Wow. Lots of comments coming through. Stacey, thank you for sharing, hun. All right. So I'll pull a card for you. Courage. You've got that courage to get through anything that's been put in front of you currently, honey. So I do feel that you've had a bit of a bumpy ride in the past, but things are starting to look up. So I'm trying to get that without covering my face. Aha. And let me see if I can get closer. So look at, that strength that is within you, and you do have that strength to keep going at the same time. And the author says this is a time for new beginnings. New challenge cycle is coming to an end. Be courage and victory will be yours. Okay, so all the very best with that. Okay, Sarah. Okay, I've just noticed, honey, you've put shared and asked a question. Beautiful. All right, so for Sarah, okay, Sarah. Who would say Sarah? I hear a male's voice, an older male's voice that is sort of whispering, and I get that. I don't know if there's times that you hear the voices and you hear your name being called, or it's a grandfather figure that is sort of stepping in around that. I do have more of the older gentleman stepping in that is, I just hear the whispers, Sarah, okay? So there's change coming around you, hun. I feel like you've been a bit frustrated in the direction that you've been going recently, and I just get the reference to it's about remembering to breathe and ground yourself. I try to say breathe and ground in one word then. It doesn't always work. You have to excuse my tiredness. But breathe, ground your energy, and just be patient. All right, there is change coming, and it's going to bring positive change, and it's going to bring growth with it. Okay, I feel like you've got one foot in the door and one foot out at the moment in what you're doing, so just allow that energy to flow, go with it. Opportunities will be put in front of you, and I get the study that will come with that. So to me, I do feel there is a level of study that will be placed there as well. Okay. Samara, now, okay. Okay, your love life, honey, I get the reference to it's getting stronger. So to me, I do feel that we are heading in the right directions. I actually want to say open up the communication lines a little bit more. So whether you are struggling with communication or that has been a bit of an issue recently, I just get the need to build up on that side of it and things. It's been a journey. And so I get the ups and the downs with that, but I do feel that you're heading in the right idea. I actually want to put baby news around you soon too, honey. So I don't know if you're looking or wanting to have a child, but I hear baby news there. So if you're not planning, be careful. Okay, so wishing you all the very best with that side of it. Kylie. Shared health relationship for me, whichever draws you to. Okay, I want to. Okay, I actually feel like I'm drawn to health first, honey. I want to say look at what you are doing or what you are holding on to from the past, because I just get the reference to what's sitting in your aura is becoming more the physical sort of side of it. You have to know, that's interesting. Kylie, when I started to connect with you, I didn't notice it before, but the camera started to become a bit pixelated. So when I say look at the energy around you as well, it's starting to clear up because I'm not acknowledging it. I do feel that there is some, I want to say stale energy is the word, the reference that I get with that side of it. So just put yourself first. Let go of the past, honey, because I do feel that your body is reacting to that sits in your energy field, and it's just saying that it's had enough. So I'm going to say take some time for you. I know you're a busy lady, but it's the need to put yourself first and allow that energy to move. The rest will follow in that sense, okay? So all the very best, honey. Thanks, Steph, for sharing. I'm actually going to draw you a card, hon. Oh, okay. I need to put that one. Okay, I nearly lost the whole pile for you, honey. Fear. Okay, so when I say look at that energy that you're sitting in at the moment, what is fear? Fear is false emotions appearing real. English would help. But I get the reference to the need to let go of that fear and sit in that true light that is yours, honey. You're a beautiful person with an amazing big heart, and I just get the reference to you need to allow that, let go of the past, the fear, okay? And the card, the author says, the fear has no place in your heart. Distance yourself from drama and destructive situations as you breathe in the light. So I want to say that is important to breathe in the light in that side of it. So know when you're sitting in that fear to acknowledge it and let it go, okay? All right, Kelly, it's the anniversary of my nan's death tomorrow, and I was wondering if she is around me. All right, hun. Yes, I get yes, she is, honey. So I get a very beautiful, loving energy with her. I feel like, my heart is so warmed with her energy, if that makes sense. So I want to say a very warm, loving person or in spirit. It's, I have trouble putting words together with her energy. So whether you struggle to communicate with grief or she struggled with the communication. I just feel like I can't put the words coming out of my mouth like my head wants to say with that side of it. I do have her hand on my heart, on her heart, which is my sign for love and pride with her as well. I feel like she's done so much in life with that. So, and I do feel that there is something somebody is doing tomorrow to honour her and acknowledge her passing. So whether it's yourself, I just feel like I've got a balloon or something that I'm releasing in honor of her. Okay, like I said, very beautiful, loving energy. So my thoughts are with you, honey. Talk to her. Okay, she hears you. You just need to trust what it is that you feel, you think, you see, you hear back in that sense. Okay. Michelle shared, hi Leanne, do you see anything positive in the near future regarding health, work and expanded family? Yes, expanded family, definitely. For some reason, I have the reference to October around that. So whether you've got pregnancy news in October or child due in October, I think I'm more with news around that side of it, okay? So I wish you all the very best with that, but I do get the focus is on the expansion of family. All right. Sorry, Hannah, I didn't even get to put your question up. So that is for Michelle, the expansion of family connected around October. Okay. Don't know what I did there, but obviously I forgot to push on the button or I didn't push it enough. Okay, hey Tracy. Shared, can I have a card, please? Certainly, honey, of course you can. Whoops. Okay, Spirit tells me when to stop shuffling, so I don't know what you're needing to be patient with at the moment, Tracy, but I just feel the need for patience. Okay, relationship. Now, this doesn't always have to mean relationship with another. It can mean the relationship with us as well, with ourselves. So I want to say, look at the relationship you're having with yourself at the moment before you start expanding and looking at how you're connecting with others in that side of it. I do feel that it's heading in the right direction, but you just need to open your heart up and let those walls down, okay? Love yourself before you love others is the reference I get with that. Excuse me. The author says, gather those you love, celebrate family, friendships, warm hearts, and your sense of purpose as relationships grow closer and enrich you. All right. So there we are, hun. All the best with that. Okay. Kylie just says, shared, can you tell me what's my profile pic means? Was the sky this morning was amazing. Can I get a future reading, please? Okay. Okay, Hannah, I can't really see your profile picture as it's only a tiny little box in the background. I can vaguely see there's two little clouds there as well, but I feel like there's from here with what I can see, there's lots of shapes in that. I will go back and I can see there's a barrier, like a fence barrier sort of thing, and tree line with that. I actually feel like I'm looking at a big heart in that. Okay. I will go back later and have a look when I can enlarge it when I'm not on the back end of the Be Live here, honey, with that side of future. I get travel. All right, so when I say look at the travel, the need to travel, but I also feel like you need to put yourself first as well. I feel like there's fear that's holding you back too, honey. So let go of that fear, acknowledge it when it comes up, and allow yourself to move forward in that sense, okay? I do feel that you are right where you need to be right now. Okay, so look at the opportunities that will be put in front of you. I get growth with positive change around that, but look at the travel, focus on the travel. Okay, so I wish you all the very best with that. Got Samantha has shared, honey, I've pulled a card for you, hun. So if you missed it, do watch the replay with that side of it. I spoke about relationship on that one. Maddie, that's a name I haven't seen or acknowledged reading for tonight. Shared, would you please tell me whether I'm ever going to overcome this mental illness? I'm really struggling at the moment. And you're from Tasmania. Beautiful, honey. Thank you for sharing where you're from. Now, I get yes, okay? I do feel strongly that you will. I want to say, first of all, and you can choose to answer this, Maddie, or you can just sit with it and see how it resonates with you. I want to ask you, the feelings and the thoughts that you're having, are they yours? First answer, yes or no. Don't question it, just go with the flow, okay? My feeling is that you've got a level of intuition with you, and Spirit is trying to give you messages lately. Now, what I do find, and this is just generally for everybody, people with anxiety and depression quite often are intuitive and they are blocking the signs from Spirit, okay? So if we're blocking it, they would do anything to get our attention, and usually anxiety and depression is the one that hits us the hardest side of it. So I want to say, connect back with yourself, breathe, become one, so to speak. Try to get out of your head, bring your focus down to your feet, and how you're connecting with Mother Earth. Okay, so maybe take your shoes off, put your feet in the grass, in the dirt, down the beach if you can get down there, and just breathe and release everything out to the universe. Okay, if you answered yes with my question, is it your thoughts, your feelings? That is yes, that means that's your energy that you're picking up on, or that is causing the anxiety side of it, or the mental health. Now, mental health covers a lot of things in that way. If you said, no, this doesn't feel like me, this isn't my energy, you are carrying the energy of others, okay? Now, in saying that, there is a very fine line between what is our energy and what is energy of Spirit, and what is energy of other people around us, okay? It's getting to know the difference between your energy, the energy of Spirit, or the energy of the physical people around us with that, okay? I do feel that you will get on top of this, honey, so yes, all right? I would suggest, if you find yourself at times to be very creative, very heightened, very emotional at times, empathic, picking up on other people's pains and emotions and stuff like that, I would suggest learning more about this side of stuff. Now, I will be kicking off another online, because I know you're in Tasmania, another workshop online. I haven't got my calendar in front of me. I think it's around June-ish, April, June, somewhere like that. But in April, I am running my 2-day workshop here in Adelaide, in North Adelaide, which will be in class, where we do the beginners, the mediumship, the beginners to the mid-level in psychic and mediumship. So if anybody wants to join in on that, it is April the 6th and the 7th, a 2-day workshop from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. both days. If you're coming from out of town, there is accommodation there as well. Just let them know when you book, if you want to stay there, that you're with me for the workshop. I'm sure they will look after you. It's actually my brother-in-law's motel. So, all right. So I want to say, I'll leave you with that to think about it. But, honey, I do feel there is a high level of intuition there that needs to be acknowledged at the same time. Okay. All right. So we've got Carly from Warrnambool. Carla, sorry, and she has shared. I'm going to pull a card for you, honey, unless there is a comment. No, not seeing it straight away. Oh, honey, you need to put yourself first, is the reference I get. That one wanted to jump out. The past. All right, let me put those down. The past. Okay, look forward. Don't look backwards. I've got a feeling you've been through a little bit of a hard time recently, and I just get the reference to it's about putting yourself first to move forward, but leave the past in the past. I want to say acknowledge, let go of that energy, and look forward, do the planning, okay? The author says, free past hurts as you acknowledge, forgive and heal. Open your heart and embrace the future that awaits you, honey, because I do feel that it is really ready to open up in that way. Sorry, that was Carla. All right. So sorry, Hannah, I forgot to push the button as well. Hey, Kelly. Thanks for sharing, hun. All right. I'm just going to pull a quick card for you. So, guys, remember to hit the share button and post this to your pages so that your family, your friends see this as well, and invite them. Just say on there, jump on to Leanne's page, watch and ask a question, and then come back and let me know that you've shared so you can ask the question, or if you would like a card, just to ask for card, please. Okay. So, Kelly, I get heal with you, honey. So I do feel there is the need to do the healing at the moment. Allow yourself that time to do that. Go deep within, hun. And I get that's going to move a lot of stuff in that way, okay? So I won't read each card as I want to get to as many of you as possible. If you've asked a question, please try not to ask another one tonight so I can get to more of you. And I really do appreciate you joining in on these posts and helping me share as well. Okay. Okay. Oops. Push the button. I don't know what it is with the button tonight, but I seem to be struggling with the button. I just had an apple. Me and my Pepsi Max. Okay. Alana. Hi, Leanne. Any messages from my brothers? Okay. Whew, there's a lot of loving energy around you with that, honey. Okay. Now, I actually feel like here one moment gone really quick, so I do get that. What would be the tapping or the knocking that you hear around the home? Because I do feel that one of your brothers, I'm going to say the older brother of the two, does the knocking to let you know that they are around you with that side of it. I get there's a lot of love. I get there's a lot of pride, but I feel like I'm being very much drawn to the heart area. So whether they both had heart issues or one has passed with the heart issues, I'm being very much drawn around that side of it, okay? There's a photo. I need to acknowledge the importance with the photo. So I don't know what has been going on with the photo just recently, but I'm just being told to acknowledge the photo in the frame. All right. So can I leave you with their love, please? All right. So Heather. Louise, hi Leanne. My brother has been unwell and will be seeing a lung specialist. Will he be okay? Thank you. Yeah, I do, honey, but I get the feeling it's going to be a slow process with that side of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has had symptoms for a little while. With his energy, all of a sudden, I just started feeling really hot. So I'm not too sure what is going on or if there's a little bit of an infection in his system at the moment. But it's kind of like I've just got this wave of heat that has come over me, okay? Slow process. I just keep hearing slow process, okay? So I want to say it's going to take a little bit to get the answers, but it's going to be a slow process. But things I do feel are going to be okay, honey. So I want to say try not to stress, because Spirit's just showing me that you worry more than he worries in that sense, okay? You're a beautiful soul, hon. All right? So I send healing to your brother as well. So I wish you all the very best with that. Oh, you're very welcome, Robin. It is my pleasure, honey. Karen, have you got any messages from my grandparents, and is life going to turn around? Okay, I got yes straight away, honey. Life is going to turn around. I want to say you need to give yourself the permission to allow it to be. I just feel like you're caught up in that more negative energy, the more testing energy. When we get stuck on that, we keep manifesting it. So I just get the reference to there is the need to let it go to be able to move forward in that way, okay? I get lots of love and I get lots of support. Your grandmother's energy is absolutely beautiful. I get a very loving sort of sensation with her. And your grandfather just touched me on the top of the head. So I want to say he does things like that to to get your attention. So when you feel that slight touch to the top of your head, please know that is them with you at that time. All right. The love, the pride, like I said, is very strong there. Okay. Amy, hi Leanne. Sorry, push the button. Hey Leanne, is there any messages from my mum and is she okay? Yes, is the answer I got very quickly to that. I do feel that she is very much at peace with that. I feel a little bit wonky with your mum's energy, if that makes sense. So I don't know if she was a little bit lightheaded or dizzy at times prior to her passing. I just get that uneasy balance in her with that side of it. When I acknowledge it, I can let it go, okay? Mum is making reference to you've got a lot of pressure on you around you lately. So I do want to say, acknowledging that stuff that's coming up and being put in front of you a lot lately, because I feel like you need to let go of stuff, honey, to be able to move forward. So I want to say acknowledge what you've been through the past, give gratitude and let it go, and you will find things will move and change very quickly in a positive direction. Guys, on that note, I really just want to say and remind people that when we sit in that negative energy, we are manifesting that negative energy. When we start to focus on the positive energy, that is what we're bringing into our lives. That's what we're attracting into our lives. So I just get the reference to, if you're in a negative mindset or being stuck in that more negative, heavier energy, when it comes up, acknowledge it, let it go, and turn your thought process around and replace it with a positive thought. Because the more you bring in that positive thought, that train of thinking, you're going to manifest that energy as well, okay? And it's just going to keep growing and growing, sort of thing. So have that clear picture of what it is you're working towards and focus on that, okay? The positive energy. If we keep changing our minds on what we want, then you're going to bring that hectic energy into your life, okay? It's amazing what we can do with the power of the mind, all right? So, Amy, I wish you all the very best with that, honey, okay? Narelle, I don't know who had cancer around you, hun. All right, hang on one sec. I'm not sure why I'm being told to drink. I should have bought my bottle of water, but water's not doing it for me tonight. Okay, Narelle. Hi, any messages from Mum who has passed away, please? Okay. Narelle, I'm not sure if Mum had cancer, but I get the cancer reference, and I do have the female energy that is stepping in around you, okay? I do feel that I'm looking at health issues with Mum, because I do feel like it was ongoing, but at the same time, I feel like I'm here one moment and gone the next. So whether she deteriorated rather quickly, I just get the reference to look at the cancer side of it. She comes through in your dreams, honey. So I want to say acknowledge your dreams. Acknowledge your dreams and look at the messages within that. Oh, God. Okay. Mum's giving me the physical. All of a sudden, I feel like I've got this horrible taste in the back of my throat. First of all, I thought it was a coppery sort of taste, if that makes sense. That's a weird thing to say, but I do get the reference to I'm looking at my stomach, and I just keep getting my stomach is burning, and I get the reference to the indigestion, the frustration that comes up with the indigestion at the same time. So whether there was cancer or something going on around her stomach area, I just feel like this real burning sensation that is leaving this horrible taste in the back of my throat with Mum's energy. Now, in saying that, I do feel Mum is very much at peace and she's okay. All right. She has her hand on her heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself at the same time. Okay. So I'll send you a very big hug, and she knows how much you miss her. Okay. She talks to you, so just trust your thoughts, your feelings. I always say trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that's how spirit will communicate back with you. Okay. In simple layman terms sort of thing. Okay. Zoe, honey, if you can ask more of a direct question, that would be really good. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is pull a card for you, hun. Spirit saying you need a card or a pile of cards. Okay. Let me put the cards down for 1 sec where I can pick them up easily. Okay. The first card that comes out is nature. I want to say go and sit outside, enjoy nature, enjoy the breathing side of it and the grounding. The second card that come out is the infinity symbol. So I want to say the universe keeps going around and around sort of thing. Everything links back up, honey. So you're doing that pattern at the moment with that. And you have the power, but you need to stand in your own energy, okay? So let me see if I can get that. So Zoe, I want to say connect with Mother Earth. Look at the connection with the universe, the infinity sort of side of stuff. And remember you have the power to make changes. Sorry, that way. Okay, it's really throwing me with having the camera in a different direction at the moment. All right. So, Kylie, I did pull a card for you, hun, earlier. So if you'd like to go back and have a look at the replay, you will catch that there. Stacey, I think I pulled a card for you too, hun. So I know we've got plenty of questions here at the moment, so I will sort of touch on those that I haven't done a card or a reading for just as yet, and the ones that are letting me know that they have shared. Now I can see you guys when you share on the background. Also, don't be afraid to share the love. Hit the hearts button and share love with everybody else. And Michelle actually has the love, the hearts in her post there. So thank you, Michelle, for sharing. I do appreciate it. She says, hi, Leanne, do you see anything positive in the near future regarding work? And expansion of family. Honey, yes, I got the expansion of family for that, and October was drawn around that. I know I am a little bit behind with questions, but I do remember now doing your question as well. Okay, Tony, honey, thank you for sharing. I'm just not seeing your question. If you'd like to put it up there, actually, let me just scroll back. Did I see your name? Something's telling me you got a name. Okay, here's your question here. Here, is her dad around my daughter at this time? Any messages from him to her? Yes, honey, Heath is very much around your daughter and has been for quite a while. Okay, so I want to say leading into all the new changes, the end of last year, early this year, is very much around there. I get a lot of pride with that. She comes, Heath comes through, like her dad comes through in her dreams. So whether she's not remembering her dreams or she's waking up remembering she has dreamt but not knowing what she's dreamt, I do feel that he is connecting with her in her sleep with that, and the messages are there. But I get the love, the pride, and he's such a proud papa is the way he puts it. So I get the cheeky energy with him at the same time. All right, hun? So yes, he is very much around your daughter. She only needs to clear her mind and allow herself the time to connect with him, hun. All right. And it's that feeling that she will feel his energy around her. Okay. Now, in saying that, guys, we can all do that. Okay. We don't necessarily need somebody to communicate. We just need to trust. All right. So we can speak to spirit. Okay, you don't have to be a medium to do that. You can speak to them. They can hear you. But I always say to people, trust what you feel, you think, you see, you hear, you know, because that's how spirit is coming back and connecting back with you. Okay. Rachel would love a card, please. Certainly, honey. I hope you've had a good day, Hannah. I actually feel like I've, as I'm shuffling, with your energy, I feel like I've got a blocked throat chakra. So I want to say the need to communicate, or you're not feeling heard, one of the two. So it's either the feeling that you need to communicate more and speak up, or you're not being heard, so stamp your foot. And the card that has come out is the Goddess card. You've got the Goddess, honey, within you. Stand in that beautiful energy and own it, all right? You don't give yourself enough credit is the reference I get with that card as well. So I want to say the spotlight is on you. It is your light. It is your year to shine. The light is on you now. Okay. So allow yourself that time as well. Okay. I don't know if you're needing to do some reading, but I am being drawn to the need to read. Okay. Steph, yes, I get yes with that. All right. I do feel you will conceive. Now, make it about the connection between yourself and your partner, not about getting pregnant. Okay. I went through fertility issues and I understand how it takes over your life. And that's all we focus on. Sometimes we can block that in doing that. So I want to say, take it back to reconnecting with your partner, having fun doing it. Okay, and focus on that fun, that love, that connection between the two. And I get you will conceive, honey. So, and I want to say this year, all right. Vicky, hi, hun. I am certainly can pull a card for you. All right, I got told stop. That's short, sharp, and shiny. I've got my cards upside down. I feel there's a move coming, honey. So I want to say, look what's being put in front of you at the moment. My feeling is it's about reaching out and grabbing that side of it. See how she's leaning forward on that swing? I want to say the future is right in front of you. This move is right there. It's time to grab it. So now whether this is moving in home or it's moving in personal growth, the direction you're heading, that move is there and that change is coming very soon. Okay, so all the best with that side of it. You are very welcome, Robin. It is my pleasure. Now, Kylie, I don't think I've done, oh, yes, I did. Sorry, I've done a card for you, hun. Carly, okay, shared. When will we move is Carly's question above. Let me click on the next one. When will we move? August? I'm drawn to August. August and October have significance around you, honey. So I don't feel like it's going to be as soon as you would like it to be, but I am being very much drawn around August or the 8th. All right. But I also get the reference to look at October as well. So there's significance around October for yourself. I don't feel October's quite about the move, but I do feel that it is there. Okay, we've done that one. So, all right, Jasmine, you are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. Keita Jade shared, does my nan have any messages for, have anything for me, please? You need to stop and breathe, honey. I just all of a sudden I felt like I needed to ground my energy with you, with your energy. So I want to say there is the need to take that step back, stop, breathe, and look at the bigger picture in front of you. Things are a bit hectic around you. And when you do take that step back, you're going to find that things will balance out better in your life. All right. She is very much around you, and I get the beautiful smile from her, but I also get her hand on her heart as well with that. Okay. So guys, don't forget to hit the share button. Invite your friends and family to join in. So by hitting the share button, post on this video on your page. You can do it while we're live, and just put on there, hey, jump over and check out Leanne's page and let me know you've shared it and ask your question, or let me know you would like a card as well. You can share as much as you possibly like. There are no restrictions on sharing. Okay, and don't forget to hit the heart button as well, and show us the love, share the love with each other. Okay, so Rachel is just saying, shared, can I please have a reading? All right, You got another question there. Shared, will I get the house I applied for? I get yes, honey, with that. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay. Jess is saying shared. Thank you, honey. Is there anything from my dad or nan or grandpa? Thank you. Honey, I don't know if your grandfather had the cough, but when I cough like that, I just felt like it wasn't my cough, but I get the reference to the strong father, like grandfather figure there, the father figure, but an older generation is the way it was put to me then. I don't know if he had trouble speaking out and his breathing was affected, but I just feel, excuse me, I just feel very short of breath with his energy in that way. He's literally giving me the physical form more than normal side of it. So I do feel there was a lot that was going on with his health. Sorry, I just got to ask him to step back a bit. He came in full force in the way, like I feel like he's trying to step into my body to communicate with you, and he doesn't need to do that. I'm just letting him know he can use my thought process and show me things, but not to be so forceful in the way that he is trying to take over my body. Now, that is usually quite unusual most times for spirit, but I just feel like he really needed to communicate with you. I need to say, look at what is going on in your life currently, okay? Because he's just making reference to it's about focusing on the now with that side of it. And I also get that you get the tickle to the back of the head, just above the base of the base of the skull at the top of the spine type of thing. I just keep getting spirit tickling me there. So no, there's a lot of love around you, honey, and very much there with you. I feel like they're all together in that way. Okay. I'm just and the English would help. Just moving past some of these questions because I know I have answered and I know there's a bit of a delay and I'm behind a bit with them. Amy Marie, I've answered yours, honey, a little bit earlier. Samantha, I did a card for you, hun, and I answered around the relationship. Julia, be patient is what I get there, okay? So I don't know what's going on in your life at the moment, but I get you just need to be patient. This energy will soon move and those changes will come in with that side of it, okay? I'm getting the smile from spirit, so to me I feel like there's positive energy that is moving in, and you may even feel that positive sort of that exciting energy coming in as yet. But I do feel like it's about being patient, and I hate that word patient, and allowing that to move as well. So good things coming, honey, big changes, but it brings positive energy and it brings growth with it, with opportunity. So I'm really excited for you, hun. Okay. Tony, yep, I've done yours, hun. I know you probably typed that before I wrote it, as some of you probably have as well. Alison, I did share, and I think I found the right link to. It took me a while. Oh, thank you, honey. I really do appreciate it. Let me just see if you put a question. Nope, but what I'm going to do, honey, is pull a card for you as well with that. Hannah, I don't know what the paperwork is that you need to look at, Alison. I just get the reference to focusing on the paperwork currently at the moment. I want to say look at the ins and the outs with that side of it. Get out to nature. Enjoy the beauty, the sun. I feel like you're an outside person, you're an earthly person. So I do feel like being outside is very much where you're more grounded and that you get the clearer pictures. So I want to say take the time, breathe, ground yourself, connect with Mother Earth, and everything else will flow into place. All right. It's a beautiful foundation to build on is the reference I get with that as well. So thank you to everybody that is doing the sharing. I'm just going to put my website up there. If you would like to check out my website and would like to make a booking for a reading, my readings start from $30 and go up depending on the sort of reading you're doing. So if you just have a question that you really would like to be answered, and you don't want to book a full reading, that's fine. That's why I do one question readings, and they get emailed back to you. So you make the booking, you pay for it. In the notes of the booking, you put your question, and then I will email back at the time of your reading your answer in that side of it as well. But feel free to check out my website. There are other services on there. I do have the online shop. I have a lot more products than what's on there currently at the moment, and the online shop is something that is totally being added to all the time with that. Okay, Sarah's just saying this is me, so I would put that down to the pretty sure, honey, you were the mental health question with that. All right, so that's okay. So acknowledge those feelings, those thoughts when they come up, and let them go. Try not to get in your own head too much and overthink that side of it, okay? Because I just get that this energy will move, all right? You put a lot of pressure on your love life is the reference I get, okay? So I want to say it's about standing in your own energy, honey, and look at the bigger picture side of it as well. So whether being stuck in that thought pattern, being in your own head is adding pressure on the relationship side of it, on your love life, I just get the reference to this is going to get easier, so hang in there. All right, hun, don't be afraid to communicate. So whether you find that you shut down a lot, I just get the reference to open the communication lines and things will head in the right direction, okay? Yes, Steph, I get yes to that, honey. I know I've already answered one for you. Dana, hey Leanne, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Is Taylor in? Yes, I get this before I even answer it, hun. Is Taylor into alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, and who left the 5 cigarettes in my driveway? Okay. Okay, young boy with that. All right, so whether they were meant for Taylor, I just got yes before. I don't know. I get cigarettes, yes, with that. I don't know drugs as in recreational, but I do wonder about the tablets, and I know we've spoken about that in the past. All right, so you need to trust your gut instincts, honey, with that side of it, okay? All right, I know you're very welcome, Kylie. It is my pleasure. Oh, English helps too. On the right track. Natasha says shared is the on the right track. Ask for my son, please. Yes, I get yes with that, honey. Definitely. Okay. Things are going to pick up, guys. Just breathe, allow yourself that energy to move, sort of thing, and see the bigger picture being put in front of you. Okay. All right. Excellent. Thank you guys for sharing. Okay, I can just see there's a few different questions from people that have already asked that I have covered. Receive good news on the home front. Yes, Rachel, good news will come. Okay. All right. Michelle, you are very welcome. Sorry, I love your little butterflies and stuff there as well. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just skipping past. Kylie, you're very welcome too, honey. Effects in the light streaks. Okay, Roz is just replying there to Kylie. Beautiful rainbow effect in the light streaks. Okay, hun. As Roz knows, on the back of this dashboard, it's very hard to see pictures, but that is certainly something there that I will go and look at as well with that side of it. All right, guys, I just want to touch. Thank you, Sarah. You're very welcome. I wish you all the very best. I send you a very big healing hug as well. Maddie is just saying, thank you so much, Leanne. That's some guidance that's definitely needed. Appreciate it so much. Oh, honey, it's my pleasure. So, all right. So, guys, I just want to touch on some stuff that I've got coming up. I've got a few events coming up. You can certainly check them out on my website, leannewinstonpsychic.com. leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. Sorry, guys, it's been a bit of a long day. Now, I haven't got my calendar in front of me, but I know I'm in Flinders Street, not this weekend, the following weekend, the 16th and the 17th of March, to Flinders Street, Adelaide, to do the Market to Market Psychic Expo. Then on the 23rd of, I'm pretty sure it's the 23rd, it's a Saturday, of March, I'm in the Old Adelaide Jail reading from a jail cell. So this is going to be really interesting and different. It's the first time for me. Been to the jail a couple of times doing ghost hunts, but it's the first time that I've actually read from a jail cell. So, like I said, it will be very interesting. Other readers have told me they get physical stuff happen while they're in there. Okay. So you're welcome to make pre-bookings for those events so you don't run the risk of running out, because some of these events that I do go to, I book out very quickly, and people do get disappointed with that. Now, in saying that, I can connect with you face-to-face, over the phone, the internet, Zoom, whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be you sitting in front of me with the way I read. There is no restrictions in that side of it, okay? Now, something else, and this could be an idea for Mum for Mother's Day. I have just released a live show today. The event page has gone up this afternoon on my psychic page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. I have not yet put it onto my website, but I might actually put that in the calendar very shortly before I switch off. Otherwise, I'll do it first thing tomorrow morning on my website. So a live show at the new Greyhound Racecourse track at Murray Bridge. So for those that know Murray Bridge, it is across the river overneath the Speedway on Kennett Road. So tickets are now available for sale. If you book 2 tickets and you want to take Mum as a Mother's Day gift, please book it as Mother's Day special, because Mum will then receive a small gift at the door from ourselves and yourself, as well as her ticket. So that, I think, is a great idea for a difference in presents for Mother's Day. I'm sure there's not too many mums out there that had tickets in the past to a psychic show. So if you don't know what I mean by a live psychic show, if you've ever seen John Edwards do his thing on stage in an audience sort of setting, that is what I'm talking about. I read for people in the crowd, so you get to experience other people's readings, as well as you may be lucky enough to get a reading for yourself. Now, I have some amazing stall holders coming. I've got the beautiful ladies from Smeckles Treat, so the chocolate delights, the teas and stuff like that, as well as I've got Rainbow Haze. They are a clothing range with a beautiful clothes, very vibrant sort of clothing there with that side of it. I've got Annette that sells a lot of books and cards and stuff. And the beautiful, Ruth, I'm jumping ahead of myself, from Daisy Joe with her beautiful line of jewelry. And believe me, it is amazing jewelry, and it's very well priced, sort of thing. So you do get good value there. Then I had the beautiful Roz Bounty that some of you will recognise from doing lives with me on Tuesday for Intuitive Chat. She is doing some taking us on a sound journey with her beautiful instruments, where we will connect more on, a lot of us will find ourselves connecting on a soul level, and that can be really incredible with the way the different tones, the vibrations, sometimes Roz's voice, when she adds her voice to it, does sit with us. So please come along. It's a Thursday night, the 16th of May. I've done it deliberately just after Mother's Day for those that want to purchase a present or a ticket for mum, and get yourself a ticket. As I said, if you buy the 2 tickets and book it as a Mother's Day special, mum will have a present at the door on arrival on the night as well. So I'm really excited to be going back to Murray Bridge. I do get lovely audiences up there. Murray Bridge is my hometown where I was born and I grew up, and a lot of my family still is up there. So we do have that. April, I do have my beginners mid-level psychic mediumship development class. So if you're interested in intuition or you experience things yourself and you want to explore that, I'm running a 2-day course on the 6th and the 7th of April in North Adelaide at the Regal Park Comfort Inn. If you're coming from out of town or you just want to stay at the venue, they do have accommodation. So if you decide to ring up and book accommodation, let them know that you are joining me for the development class for the weekend, and I'm sure they will look after you. The staff there are very friendly, as well as the manager, the owner, which is my brother-in-law in that way. So we're very blessed to have use of that venue. That is a 2-day course. It runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. But the information is on my website, Leanne Winston, psychicmedium.com. If you go to the calendar, you will find all my expos that I'm attending, where I'll be doing readings, face-to-face readings besides Mount Barker, and you will also see the workshops on there as well. And then I will also be very shortly getting started again on the online courses as well. I do have some pretty exciting news, which I don't think I'm quite ready to acknowledge at this stage, but is something to work towards early next year, and that will be a program in itself that will run for a period of time, not just the short 6 weeks like we've done in like what we do with the online stuff. It's going a little bit further, pushing boundaries, but I'm sure it's going to be a ball for those that do get involved in that, and that's going to include some pretty big access to me as well to work with you and mentor you and stuff like that. But I don't want to go too much into it because I just need to I want to focus on the April one first and then get into that as well. And I'm looking at maybe doing another expo, hosting another expo later this year, possibly in October here in the hills or back at Murray Bridge. All right, guys. So thank you so much for all the beautiful comments. I will try to get through and to read them as well. We just have my time saying, hey, gorgeous, awesomely. That has to be Annette. So, honey, you might need to change your profile, as you will come up as my time when you comment in that. So I would say you're now in the editor's side of things as well. All right. So, okay. Beautiful. All right. Oh, Melissa, thank you, honey. I'm sending you hearts back at you too. All right. All right, guys. So I have gone 8 minutes over. For somebody that was feeling quite tired, I actually thought I'd probably struggle to get to half an hour. But I really do want to say thank you so much to everybody. I appreciate you helping me spread my messages further, your support, your love, the love for what I do, the love for each other and the way we support each other in this community as well. So please feel free to share as much as you like. If you know somebody that's going through things and you think these videos might help them, invite them to join in. Put their @ symbol, type their name without the gap between the @ symbol and their first letter, and tag them in these comments, because you never know, one of the messages in this video or any other video may really resonate with them and help them through what they're going through at the moment. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to send you lots of love and healing to those that need it. Big hugs to everyone. And I want to say, take some time for yourself. Just sit in that moment. Be with one, be with self, and enjoy life. And remember to breathe. All right, sweet dreams. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. See you next time. Bye.